Hello everyone and welcome to part 3 of this series. In today's video, we'll be going over the two bastards of evolution. In one corner we have the bleeding abomination, Shin Godzilla. In the other corner we have the interdimensional beast, Godzilla Ultima. Without further ado, let's get into it. Firstly, a few things to mention. We will be specifically looking at Godzilla Ultima and Phase 4 Shin Godzilla. Shin Godzilla will not be evolving, and even if he did, it wouldn't be much of a help. Same with Godzilla Ultima. We will just be using their final forms we see on screen. Strength and speed. Both Godzillas have quite a bit... oh, wait, no they don't. Shin Godzilla. Strength. For strength, there's very little to show for. I mean, sure, there is his tail, which could be used for a good example, but the only time we see it show off its strength is when he fought off the Evas, but that wasn't on film, so we can't include it. Speed. I swear to you, I tried everything I could to find his speed, even as far as going to find the average house size in Japan to see how many houses he walked by in 2 seconds, but I couldn't figure it out. He's slow, we all know it's true, moving on. Godzilla Ultima. Strength. Some of his feats of strength include fighting hand-to-hand combat with Jet Jaguar and fighting off Rodan. Speed. Once again, there's not much to show for speed. If I had to take a guess, I would say he's slightly faster than Shin Godzilla. Outcome. So who wins the points for these two categories? Well, by just barely in both categories, Godzilla Ultima wins them both. Next are the points of IQ. Who is smarter on the battlefield? Shin Godzilla. General IQ. Shin Godzilla shows throughout his film that he is not the brightest. He walks in the gunfire and never shows any strategy when he's under attack. He's shown people know that bombs are to drop on him, but other than that, there's not much. Battle IQ. None. Literally none. He never fights any other monster, and he doesn't really fight the JSDF. He more or less just kind of walks onto them. Godzilla Ultima. General IQ. Given that Godzilla Ultima is said to be from another universe, I can only imagine that he knows some theoretical physics, but that wouldn't really be useful on the battlefield. Battle IQ. In the show, Godzilla fights off Rodan, Manda, and Jet Jaguar. So even though he isn't the best fighter, the fact that he has fought anyone at all will help a lot. Outcome. Once again, both points go to Ultima. Since he shows that he understands what's going on around him, and since he has actually fought some monsters, he wins both points with relative ease. Agility and abilities. Who has the larger arsenal on the battlefield? Let's find out. Shin.
You listen here, you string beans.
Agility for Shin? No. Abilities. Shin Godzilla's abilities include atomic breath, dorsal plate beam, tail beam, self-mutation, body fluid, anti-flash membrane, radar, and superheated blood. Ultima. Agility. Just like Shin, Ultima is pretty slow, but not as slow, since he was able to barely keep up with Jet Jaguar in hand-to-hand combat. Abilities. Godzilla Ultima's abilities include atomic breath, amphibianosis, pressure resistance, evolution, flammable ice breath, archetype production, blood tentacles, and terraforming. Outcome. The winner of these two categories once again is Godzilla Ultima, but it was very close for abilities. If Shin can hit Ultima with his beam, it could do some severe damage. But if Ultima could hit Shin Godzilla with his ice vapor, it could possibly even quickly kill him. Durability and stamina. Now both Godzillas have a lot of abilities, but how long can they stand against each other on the battlefield? Shin Godzilla. Durability. Now Shin is an average level of durability, though he is extremely weak when it comes to his back area. Stamina. Shin's biggest problem. Running out of energy. When he uses too much, he just shuts down. Ultima. Durability. Ultima is incredibly durable, as we see throughout the show. Definitely much higher than Shin. Stamina. Unlike Shin, Ultima doesn't really show much exhaustion throughout the show. He seems to be able to go on for a long time. Outcome. When it comes to these two, it's not really even that close at all. Ultima once again wins both categories. Atomic breath. Shin Godzilla wins this easily. In fact, Godzilla Ultima has one of the weakest beams. I mean, look at this. It took him 4 seconds to go through a building, while Shin instantly cuts through them. So who wins? With all the points gathered, we have a score of 1 to 8. I think it's pretty obvious, but our winner is Godzilla Ultima. Godzilla slowly walks away, winning stamina, strength, speed, agility, abilities, battle IQ, general IQ, and durability. I hope you all enjoyed. I know for a fact some of you didn't. Keep collecting, everybody. Godzilla Guy out.